You could already have what you want if you just asked for it. But the truth is, in life, people don't get what they deserve. They get what they have the boldness to ask for. That opportunity, that help, that connection, that forgiveness, that clarity, that promotion. It's not locked away behind 10 years of waiting. It's often one clear, humble, courageous moment away. One moment of asking. The door most people never knock on you. See, most people walk through life hoping someone notices them, hoping someone reads their mind, hoping someone gives them a break. But the world doesn't work like that. Closed mouths don't get fed. Silent minds don't get answers. Hidden pain doesn't get healed. Not because it's not possible, but because nobody ever asked. We assume the answer is no before we even try. We tell ourselves, they're too busy, or I don't want to be a burden, or if they really cared, they would know. But life doesn't reward assumptions. Life rewards action. And sometimes the most powerful action you'll ever take is opening your mouth and saying, can you help me? Can we talk? I want this. How can I get there? What would it take to, can I try? Why we're so afraid to ask? Let's get honest. If asking is so powerful, why don't more people do it? Because asking makes us feel vulnerable. You might hear no. You might look needy, you might feel rejected, but here's what most people miss. Not asking is already a no. So what are you really risking? You're either guaranteed a closed door, or you try it, and at least give yourself a shot at something better. Asking is scary because it reminds us we're not in full control. But guess what? That's okay. Because what's on the other side of asking is connection, opportunity, healing, growth, and that's worth the risk. Asking, it's not just a word, it's a strategy. Let me break it down. Asking isn't just a verb, it's a mindset, it's a strategy, and each letter holds power. Let me show you what I mean. We're going to break down asking like this. A, acknowledge what you want. S, speak it with clarity. K, know who to ask and how. I, initiate without fear. N, navigate rejection gracefully. G, grow from every ask, no matter the result. Each step is simple, but transformational. And in the next part, I'll walk you through exactly how to use this framework to start unlocking what you've been too afraid to go after. Because here's the truth. You're one conversation away from clarity, one message away from a breakthrough, one ask away from your life changing forever, but you'll never know if you never ask. If this video is already unlocking something for you, go ahead and like this video right now and subscribe, because this channel is where we grow in confidence, in discipline, and in purpose. You won't walk this alone. You're about to learn how to use asking as a mindset, not just a word. This isn't just about confidence, it's about strategy, precision, and freedom. A, acknowledge what you want. Here's where most people lose before they even start. They don't know what they want. Or worse, they know, but they're scared to admit it. So they settle. For less, for average, for just okay. But you can't ask for what you refuse to acknowledge. Be real with yourself. What do you want? Not what sounds impressive, not what's safe, not what others expect. What do you want? Freedom, forgiveness, a second chance, growth in your discipline, more connection with God, a new job, a deeper relationship, whatever it is. Say it internally first, because clarity is power, and you can't receive what you can't define. S, speak it with clarity. Next comes the courage to say it out loud, not in vague words, not in hints, not through guilt or manipulation, but with clarity. I want to grow in this area. Can you help me? I'm struggling here. I'd love some support. Can you show me how you did it? Would you be open to working together? I'd love to take on more responsibility. Be kind. What do I need to do? People respond to clear, respectful, specific requests, not whining, not complaining, asking, clear, calm, direct. That's where doors begin to open. And here's a pro tip. Prepare what you want to say. Practice it if you need to, because clarity in asking builds confidence in both you and the person you're speaking to. K, know who to ask and how to approach. Not every ask belongs in every space. Wisdom is knowing who to ask and how to ask them. You don't throw your dream to someone who's always negative. You don't beg people who mock your vision. And you don't demand favors from people you've never built a relationship with. Instead, ask people who've walked the path. Ask people who value you. Ask people with wisdom, not just popularity. And when you do, come with respect. Don't just say, hey, help me. Try. I've been watching how you lead, and I admire your consistency. I'm working on mine. Could I ask you a few questions sometime? That humility, that clarity, that respectful boldness, it opens doors you didn't even know were there. I, initiate without fear. You've acknowledged. You've prepared. You know who. Now comes the hardest part, starting the conversation. This is where most people freeze. They wait too long. They overthink. They miss the moment. But here's the thing. No one can answer a question you never ask. No one can say yes to an email you never send. No one can help you with a burden you hide. So do it scared. Do it unsure. But do it anyway. You don't need perfect timing. You need the willingness to move. Because sometimes the very moment you open your mouth is the moment the breakthrough begins. And in part 3, we'll complete the framework. How to handle rejection with strength. N. How to grow from every ask, no matter the outcome. G. And the deep truth that asking is not weakness, it's wisdom. You've made the ask. You stepped into the moment. You spoke clearly. You put yourself out there. Now what? What if the answer is no? N. Navigate rejection. Gracefully. This is where most people stop asking forever. They hear a single no and take it as a personal insult, a final judgment, a reason to never try again. But hear this. No isn't the end. It's information. It could mean, not right now. You're asking the wrong person. You need to grow a little more first. There's a better door coming. Rejection is painful, sure, but it doesn't define your worth. It redirects your path. And if you can learn to handle a no without folding, you'll go further than 99% of people who quit after their first closed door. Remember, even Jesus was rejected in his hometown, but that didn't stop his mission. G. Grow from every ask, even if it fails. Here's the secret few people understand. Every ask is a seed. Sometimes you get what you want, other times you get what you needed. Growth, clarity, humility, redirection, deeper trust in God. Asking stretches your soul. It forces you to confront your fears, your pride, your limits, and grow beyond them. So if you ask and it doesn't go your way, grow anyway. Learn something, adjust something, strengthen something. That's how you turn a no into a stepping stone. The real power of asking. Now let's zoom out. This entire method, ASKING, isn't just about getting results. It's about building your boldness, your clarity, your relationships, your growth mindset, and your alignment with God's timing. And here's what makes asking powerful beyond words. It humbles you. It connects you. It positions you for blessing. The Bible says in Matthew 7:7, ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be opened to you. But look again, that promise starts with asking. Final charge, ask boldly, ask humbly, ask often. If there's one thing I want you to take from this, asking isn't weakness, it's wisdom. It means you're not afraid to be seen, not afraid to grow, not afraid to reach for more, with faith, not entitlement. So from this moment on, don't assume. Ask, don't beg. Ask, don't hide. Ask, don't wait until you're perfect. Ask with what you have now. Because when you ask the right way, you don't just change the answer, you change the direction of your life.